I also volunteered online in an apartment in San Diego, California that kept getting broken into, and people refused to investigate all this stuff that was occurring with me. Where my furniture would get moved before I came back to my apartment. It was the scariest thing ever. If people are breaking into your home and the police aren't responding, you can call me and I'll try to solve the problem with you, because I was a victim of it too. It's the weirdest, creepiest thing that ever happened to me in my life. And I ended up giving up my apartment and becoming basically permanently trapped on the street. And now the IRS has a bunch of my tax refunds. And I actually worked as a federal work-study student assistant in information technology. So then I went to Oregon and I studied some of the drug policies in Oregon. And I actually ended up going to a police and hospital training center. And again, government employees were there in Oregon, and my most expensive tech investment I ever made went missing. And I can't locate my laptop. So I might upload the serial number and say, is anybody doing anything about government accountability? These presentations are on the fly. And literally, I'm telling you, I will solve more public corruption and more internal affairs than any elected official possibly in the history of the USA. I'm running for city council in Ward 1 from a homeless shelter again, and all of my assets have basically either been stolen. I applied for a job with the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. The mission statement was to safeguard about 1 billion people. I've been to China. I went and I tried to learn as much as I could about the coronavirus or coronaviruses. And I went there and I did the best I could. They have a population over 1 billion people. And I'm back. I don't see the coronavirus anywhere. We should be proud of ourselves. So I'm so sorry for my presentation. It's not perfect, but I'm homeless. The only asset I really have left is my book bag, my sunglasses, and this cell phone, which is a Google Pixel 7. I'm working with 2,592,000 pixels on my screen at all times. Update me with some pixels if you can, okay? My dad ran a tech company when I was growing up, and I learned a lot about that. There's a lot more advantages. I'll be more and more organized, okay? But I need to get elected. They will not give me a job after I've applied for several police officer positions. I've applied for a CIA position. I applied for the FBI position of a special agent, I think 3 times in my life. All my money's gone. All my assets are gone. I'm now disabled. I got kicked out of college, which looked like an energy weapon attacked me and caused me to get kicked out of college. I lost my X.com account, the only account I had paid for. All my online advertising. I lost my Google accounts and a civil lawsuit where I told the truth. I sued the USA for $1 billion by accident. They won't let me remove the lawsuit from public record. And when I tried to look the lawsuit up on our official website, my brain started going crazy. My name's Dylan Charles Evans. I'm telling you the truth. Vote for me today. I helped secure the airspace in Washington, D.C. I reached out to over 150 nations to help make sure we never crash our airplanes again with our military helicopters. They still won't give me a job, dude. If you don't have a job, I'll probably be able to give you some type of housing or universal basic income. I got an A in business math, okay? If I'm homeless and I got an A in business math in college and all my businesses failed, there's a lot of sketchy stuff going on if I literally volunteered to organize and support every government department's information system, okay? You just look into my file. I'll be the most transparent elected official you ever had.